Facing eviction can be overwhelming, and having this on your record can affect your ability to obtain rental housing in the future. But if you find yourself being evicted, it's important to understand the process. Today, we'll go over how to know when you're being evicted, the main reasons for eviction, and what to do after you've been evicted. Hey everyone, it's Alyssa here from Bay Property Management Group. Before we get started, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on the latest content for landlords, property managers, and tenants. So with that said, let's jump into today's video. Let's start with the basics. If your landlord plans on evicting you, there are certain steps they must follow. They can't just remove you from the property whenever they wish. This is illegal. But as long as they follow the right steps and communicate, you'll know when you're being evicted. Keep in mind, if you don't comply with the lease terms, cause significant damage, or refuse to pay rent, you can expect to get an eviction notice. The steps to eviction generally go as follows. Communication from your landlord. First, your landlord may contact you to explain the issue and give you a chance to remedy the situation or leave the property voluntarily. Typically, a formal written notice is then sent, and the notice period can vary from a few days to several weeks, depending on the reason for eviction. Next is a court summons. If the landlord decides to go through with a legal eviction, you'll receive a court summons. The summons will outline the court's hearing date, time, and location, where you and the landlord will be able to present your arguments. Then there's the court hearing. At the court hearing, the judge will listen to both sides and make a decision based on the evidence and any applicable laws. If the court rules in favor of the landlord, they will issue an eviction order. Lastly, a sheriff's notice. In some cases, the landlord or local authorities may post a notice on your door, typically called a sheriff's notice or a notice to vacate. This notice specifies the date and time by which you must leave the property, usually after a court-ordered eviction. If you receive notices or communication from your landlord about potential eviction, you'll want to be aware of your rights as a tenant. For instance, if you believe the eviction is unjust or other circumstances affect the decision, seek legal advice to understand your options and protect your rights. Remember that the eviction process can vary based on local laws and regulations. As such, it's essential to familiarize yourself with the specific eviction procedures in your area. Consulting with a local tenant advocacy group or legal aid organization can help you understand your rights and navigate the eviction process. There are several reasons you may be evicted from your rental property. However, the specific cause can vary depending on local laws and rental agreements, but here are the basics. Non-payment of rent. Failure to pay rent on time is one of the most common reasons for eviction. If you consistently miss rent payments or fall behind, your landlord may initiate the eviction process. Major lease violations. Violating the terms of your lease agreement, like having unauthorized pets, subletting without permission, or engaging in illegal activities on the property, can lead to eviction. Expiration of the lease. If your lease has expired and you haven't renewed or negotiated a new agreement with your landlord, they may start the eviction process to regain possession of the property. Damage to the property. If you cause significant damage to the rental property beyond normal wear and tear and fail to address the issue, your landlord may evict you. Illegal activities. Engaging in illegal activities like drug use or criminal behavior on the premises can lead to eviction. Or lastly, health and safety violations. Failing to maintain the property in a safe and habitable condition or refusing to address health and safety concerns may lead to eviction. Finding rental housing after eviction can be challenging, but it's not impossible. Regardless, if you know you're being evicted, moving before your landlord begins the eviction process can be beneficial. After all, they may be willing to drop eviction proceedings if you agree to move out voluntarily. But if your landlord goes through the eviction process, you'll want to be honest when you apply for rental housing again. Chances are future landlords will see it pop up during tenant screening anyway, and some may be more understanding if you explain the circumstances and can show that you've taken steps to avoid similar issues in the future. It may also help to gather references or offer a cosigner. References from previous landlords, employers, or other relevant individuals can vouch for your reliability and ability to meet rental obligations. Additionally, having a cosigner with a stable income and good credit can provide additional assurance to potential landlords. Finally, you could always offer a larger deposit to help ease the landlord's concerns about your past eviction. Finding rental housing with an eviction on your record can be a challenge. Depending on the jurisdiction and circumstances of the eviction, you may be able to petition the court to expunge the eviction record. If you're successful with this process, it can improve your chances of finding rental housing in the future. Although it depends heavily on your state and local laws, here are some of the general steps you can take to try to get an eviction removed from your record. Pay your debts or negotiate a payment plan. Ask to have collections removed from your credit report. Ask your landlord to remove it from the tenant screening records. Ensure the changes are made. And lastly, dispute errors with credit bureaus or tenant screening agencies. While it's not guaranteed you'll get the eviction removed from your public record, it might be worth a try, especially if you rely on rental housing. If you think you're being evicted wrongfully, you'll want to talk to someone about it. Start by following up with your landlord or property manager. They'll likely give you a reason for starting the eviction process, in which you can defend yourself or offer a remedy for the issue. If you're unable to come up with a mutually beneficial resolution, you might need to seek legal help. For more advice on a variety of other issues important to the rental industry, subscribe to the Bay Property Management Group channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our exclusive content. Also, head over to our website linked in the description below to check out our blog with new articles uploaded daily. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.